Hi, I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation, and today I want to talk about something that I think is incredibly important, and perhaps it's one of the fundamental issues that could be affecting your health right now. If you're ready, let's get started. Hi, today I want to talk about something which I think is quite serious, and it's the subject of burnout. Because a lot of people are experiencing the effects of burnout without even being aware, but they're on the edge of something which is quite serious. Now, burnout shows up in many different forms. It can affect your energy, it can affect your sleep, your ability to make decisions, your ability to function with full cognitive awareness. In other words, it affects pretty much your work, your life, your relationships. It affects you at every level. And I want to flag up a couple of issues here because burnout is important. It affects tens of millions of people every year. And it doesn't just happen overnight. Burnout doesn't happen in one fell swoop. It tends to creep up on you 1 degree at a time until you wake up and suddenly realize that you have a problem. And the warning signs are very important to take heed of. Now, before we look at burnout, we need to accept that the causes can be complex, they can be varied, and they can obviously differ from one person to another. But the general conclusion is that when life just gets too complicated, when you begin to feel overwhelmed by the pressures, the strains, the challenges, the anxieties, that's when the brain can offer a self-defense mechanism and it starts to shut down. It's as if the body is saying that we just can't take this anymore. And it looks for ways to switch off the system to give you some time to recover. So whilst accepting that our bodies have their own unique version of wisdom, they really know what's going on, they have ways of slowing us down when we need to take it easy, let's just accept for a moment that burnout is a real phenomenon that's affecting people and it might be affecting you. And we need to just look at some of the signs. Now, one of the first indicators is poor sleep. We don't live in a culture which really encourages good sleep, and we've done a video before about some of the good habits that can help you sleep better, and it's a subject we'll come back to again very soon in the near future. But if you're not sleeping well, it could be that the level of pressure and stress and anxiety that's building up during every day is proving too much for you. That means that you're not switching off, calming down, and creating some space where you can deal with all the pressures that are surrounding you. There are other factors. It's been suggested there could even be hormonal influences. But if we look at the factors that we can control quickly, easily, and directly, the first thing to do when you begin to exhibit signs of feeling overwhelmed, too much pressure, stress, or anxiety, the mental faculty seems somehow impaired. It's hard to take in all the information and make clear, logical, rational decisions. That's the time when you need to take a step back. I mean, you need to create some space. This is very serious because the impact on your health can be obviously quite dramatic. So we need to be aware that when we are losing the plot, when we're on the edge of experiencing this kind of burnout, we need some space. Now, how do we do that? Well, the obvious answer is to take some time out. Now, this is obviously always to be recommended. I'm a big fan of encouraging people to take time out on a regular basis. Just step away from the routine of everyday life so you get to see it from a different perspective. Recharge your batteries. Fresh air, maybe a change of diet, a little bit of gentle exercise can work wonders. But especially if you can get away for a few days and rest and sleep, you just find that your body and your mind respond very, very positively, and you feel much more able to deal with whatever challenges you're having to face on a daily basis. If it's not practical to get away, you need to create some space during your day. Now, I don't think it's as good as taking a vacation or having some time out, but if you can create a mini break during the day, and I'm serious about this, where you can stop and just relax and learn to breathe a little more deeply. In other words, create some space between the immediacy of all the pressures around you and that deep inner need for peace, quiet and tranquility that helps you to evaluate things more carefully. That little sense of distance and space can really help you to understand what's going on around you and to remove yourself from the immediate emotional reactions. When you're feeling overwhelmed, you need to stop. When you feel that the walls are closing and it's too much, you need to take a break. Whether it's for 5 minutes, whether it's for a few days, you still need to take a break, because it's the only way that your mind and your body will have an opportunity to recover, to rebalance, regain their natural equilibrium, so you'll be ready to get back into the fray with renewed energy, vigour and creativity. Part of our mission at the Wellness Foundation is to help people to master the stress response. And this is a very, very powerful part of the whole process, learning to create this very important space so that you can reflect, you can breathe, you can relax. And instead of being driven by the fear response, you get a chance to see things in a different context. You get a chance to use your higher brain function to evaluate and think more logically about the situations and problems around you. That's how we develop the cognitive empowerment programs, really as a response to the immense pressures and stresses that people are experiencing in their lives. And that's why we've developed these very practical techniques to help people to master their stress and overcome the problems that surround them. I hope you found that interesting and I hope you found it useful. It's a very important business. Burnout is affecting more and more people. And that means people are often having to go to the doctor to get some sort of prescriptive medication to help them deal with the symptoms. I'd love you to be able to catch the signs of burnout early enough so that you can avoid the whole unpleasant business and get yourself back in control in good time and in good order. I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation. Really want to thank you for sharing this short presentation with me. We are all about well-being, we're all about wellness. You can check the links to the Wellness Foundation below, and there's a link to the cognitive empowerment programs. We've also added a link below the video for a book which we've produced. It's just a simple guide to help you to remember some of these principles about keeping in control of your life, maintaining control of the stress response, so that your life just improves by leaps and bounds. We also would love you to hit the like button and also to subscribe to the channel, because we want to share as much information with you as possible. We don't want you to miss a single episode on this channel. It's too important. Once again, I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to see you again very soon. Okay, if you're still with me, congratulations. We usually reserve this part of the channel's presentation to look a little bit more carefully at how to use your mind, your imagination and your body to reduce the chemical impact of stress, all those hormones rushing around your body that raise blood pressure, that affect your thinking, your feeling. And one of the simplest ways of doing that is to follow on from the suggestion we made in a previous video about avoiding burnout and take a few minutes just to slow down. So if you'd like to join me, this is a great opportunity for you to learn how to just switch off, give your body and your mind a chance to recharge. Now, if you want to do this with me, it's going to take a couple of minutes. It's typical of the kind of work that we use within the cognitive empowerment programs, and it's just a beautiful taster, still a helpful one that you can use anytime just to lower the pressure, restore natural balance and order to the system. So what I'd love you to do, if it's practical for you right now, grab a seat in a nice, comfortable, quiet location where you're not likely to be disturbed. I want you to be able to close your eyes and just relax with me for a few moments. And if you're sitting comfortably, then all you have to do is take a gentle breath in through the nose. And that's how it begins. We just slow down, relax the shoulders, and take in a slightly deeper breath, deep enough for you to feel that your ribcage is opening. And as you fill up the lungs, remember to keep your throat nice and relaxed. It's wonderful to hold the breath, perhaps for a heartbeat or two. And then you just breathe out slowly, gently, powerfully, and empty your lungs. This is a beautiful feeling. And when your lungs are empty, I want you to pause for a moment before you take in the next gentle breath. It begins slowly, a gentle swelling of the ribcage as you take in the oxygen. Feel the ribcage expanding, filling you with light and energy. Hold on to that beautiful feeling. And I want you to imagine all of your fears and doubts and worries as a little cloud inside your lungs. And now when you breathe out, I want you to breathe out that cloud. It's like you're breathing out smoke. Just breathe it out, push it out, remove it from your body. And when your lungs are empty and you wait just for a moment, you know this is the transition time when you can breathe in and fill your lungs with refreshing oxygen, light, peace, strength, and calm. Let this beautiful feeling suffuse your body. Feel the peace. Feel this gentle energy flowing through the body. Breathing out. It's a perfect moment for you to release all the weight to the body, to breathe out and exhale all of your doubts and fears and problems. It's as if you can breathe out all of the negativity. And when it's gone, I love this moment of emptiness, because when you breathe in, you can fill up your body and your mind with this beautiful, refreshing breath and light and a deep sense of confidence. Just breathing gently, feeling that confidence and trust in yourself, a deep certainty that you really are capable of achieving whatever you set out to do, that you are so capable, but you can do things more easily than you expected because there's less resistance. As you breathe and relax, you use your natural creativity to find the simplest, smartest, and most efficient ways for you to deal with everything stress-free, calm, aware and strong. Just breathing and allowing your thoughts, your feelings, and your body to be refreshed, renewed, strengthened. Because this is your most natural condition. And as you breathe, I want you to remember these feelings of calm and strength, of confidence, of certainty, of knowing that you really are so capable of taking care of everything. And now as you take in the next breath, I want you to feel that you're ready to wake up. You're ready to feel how relaxed your body is. Feel that calm strength in your mind and in your feelings. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly open our eyes. Just open your eyes as you breathe and become aware of everything around you. Just taking in all the details, but holding on to this deep sense of calm strength, this powerful knowledge that you really can take care of everything calmly, strongly, and creatively. And if we're awake, let's get back into it with renewed vigor and determination, feeling unstoppable. And that was your short meditation. We use longer versions of this kind of material within the cognitive empowerment programs. And as we said at the end of the previous video, the links for the Wellness Foundation and the cognitive empowerment programs are right below this video. So punch them if you want to find out more. Remember to like the video. Remember to subscribe to make sure you can keep up to date with all the material we bring to you every week. And once again, I want to thank you so much for sharing this with me. My name's Greg Parry. I'm from the Wellness Foundation, and our job is to help you to lead a happier, more fulfilled and stronger life, mastering your stress and discovering the power of your real potential. Looking forward to seeing you again very soon. In the meantime, have a fantastic week.